common challenge that we're seeing from organizations is that they're all being expected to protect more of their environment, a sprawling and increasing attack surface with fewer resources, so less people and less time. And we've seen attackers are no longer operating in silos, they're combining their attacks across endpoints, identities, cloud-based systems, and oftentimes security teams are left with too many tools, too many alerts, and not necessarily the right level of expertise and resources to deal with that adequately. So we'll be showcasing a more unified, managed approach, the Huntress platform, delivering visibility across the wider attack surface and combining our response actions with AI technologies in conjunction with human analysts to deliver the most effective security outcomes for our partners and customers. So I think the biggest cybersecurity trend that we'll be seeing is AI-powered attacks. Attackers that are leveraging AI to increase their levels of scale and sophistication. It's now very simple to prompt AI to say, create me a phishing email to target this individual or create me a piece of malware to execute in this environment. Historically, that required a relative degree of cybersecurity expertise. You used to have to know what you were doing, and now AI has really changed that game. It's made the cybercrime industry more accessible to those small-time criminals and really lowered the barrier to entry. In terms of the ways that we see combating this, again, it's a conjunction of both innovative emerging AI technologies in conjunction with elite-level, high-caliber security analysts. So analysts that have the skills and expertise to leverage AI as a force multiplier, to correlate signals, summarize investigations, to help them move faster, but ultimately add that human layer, that human level of context to deliver the most effective security outcomes. So that human judgment is really key. The practical advice I would give, perhaps the most simplistic but the highest impact, is first of all implementing MFA. So implementing MFA across your user identities and systems mitigates a huge proportion of cyber attacks. And secondly, implementing a security awareness training program, so training users on security best practices, ensuring they're not vulnerable and susceptible to social engineering and phishing, giving away their credentials. And thirdly, making sure you don't have an exposed network perimeter. So externally available services or vulnerabilities that are easily exploitable by attackers. And to really bring that full circle, if the worst is to happen, an attacker does circumvent those security controls, you ultimately have a mechanism to detect and respond to that effectively. So a 24/7 SOC that can deliver that full containment and remediation procedure.